Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Market Investor YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about my plans for investing in this tax year from April 2019 to 2020 and what I plan to do with my ISAs throughout this year. So if we have a look here, this is my lifetime ISA with Hargreaves Lansdown. It only has one stock in it at the moment, which is Aurora Cannabis, which is up 17.4% as you can see, which is pretty good. But I have half that portfolio in cash still. So it's £1,755 stock value and £1,700 cash value in that account. And one thing I like about Hargreaves Lansdown is it tells you the total gain loss for the whole portfolio. And obviously that's just the same as the one stock in this account, but overall if you had other accounts such as my stocks and shares ISA, it combines them all. And also it tells you how much I paid in this tax year, which obviously is zero so far because the tax year only started this month, and at the end of the month when I get paid I put my money in. So the end of this month will be when I first put into this lifetime ISA. So getting on to that topic, my plan this year is to fill up this ISA first, which is obviously I can put £4,000 in, then you get a 25% bonus from the government, so that means another £1,000, so in total it'll be £5,000 in this account this year, which I'm hoping to fill up. And then after I've filled up this account, I'm going to move on to the FreeTrade stocks and shares ISA, which I've just opened. So if we go and have a look at that now. So this is my FreeTrade account, and this is on my basic account. So as you can see here, it says 00 and there's nothing in the account at all because I withdraw the £101 I had in there to take that out, put it into my Hargreaves Lansdown lifetime ISA, to fill that up first to get the bonus, and then I'll move on to this one after, because the lifetime ISA does make sense if you're going to buy a house with it in the near future, and that is my plan. I'm trying to save up to either buy a house, or even if I just leave it in there for retirement, it makes sense to get a 25% bonus, because 25% return on investment straight away before you even do any investing. So I've taken my money out of the basic account for FreeTrade, but I've also opened up a stocks and shares ISA, which you can see here, but there is nothing in that one at all, no activity done on that one yet, because like I said, I am planning to fill up the Hargreaves Lansdown one first, and that's probably going to be 2-3 months until I get on to start filling up this stocks and shares ISA with FreeTrade. The reason I decided to open up a FreeTrade ISA instead of continuing with my stocks and shares Hargreaves Lansdown ISA is just because of the fees were so much less, and they are adding new stocks all the time. But one of the reasons I'm staying with Hargreaves Lansdown for my lifetime ISA, obviously FreeTrade don't offer that yet, but there, if you look on the community forum, so there's been talk of FreeTrade opening that up, which I think would be a good selling point for FreeTrade. That would get them, in the words of people like Martin Lewis, and get him writing on this blog about them, which would be huge for them. But even if they did that, I think I would still stay with Hargreaves Lansdown for that, because it means that I'm still in that ISA wrapper, still at the 25% bonus. And Hargreaves Lansdown has many more stocks and funds than FreeTrade does currently. They're adding them all the time, but they're just not at that level of Hargreaves Lansdown yet. So I was looking earlier at Hastings Insurance, for example. Obviously they don't have that on here. I was looking at some other ones as well, some other pharmaceutical companies, and they don't have that on FreeTrade, and that is a problem compared to Hargreaves Lansdown. So I do find some stocks that I'd like to invest in, and they don't have them on FreeTrade, and that is the reason that I'm going to be keeping that Hargreaves Lansdown fund open, is so I don't miss out on these opportunities to invest in these companies that aren't currently on FreeTrade. And I think that is the best thing I could do currently, is to just keep that open. It allows me to invest up to £5,000 a year in stocks that exclusively are not on FreeTrade, such as obviously my Aurora Cannabis, which is in the lifetime ISA. And then I can just use FreeTrade for stocks that are listed on FreeTrade, which is most of the FTSE 250 now at this point, and that does have quite a lot of US stocks as well. It's a shame that stocks like Alibaba, the Chinese American listed stocks, can't go in here because they're ADS shares, which means they are Chinese companies listed on the American Stock Exchange, and the government doesn't allow them to be in ISAs. So obviously if you want to buy them, you can't use an ISA at all, which is a shame. So yeah, that's my reasoning for keeping both my Hargreaves Lansdown lifetime ISA and the stocks and shares ISA open, is because it just gives you the most flexibility possible to invest in whatever you want. So let me know in the comments down below if you've opened up a lifetime ISA with either Hargreaves Lansdown or any other provider. I'd be interested to know if any of you have lifetime ISAs. Also, let me know if you've opened up a FreeTrade ISA recently. So I've just done that. Obviously I'm not going to be putting in it for a while, but let me know if you decided you're going to, or whether you're sticking with your current provider and you're just going to use the basic account for FreeTrade. Let me know. But if you like this video and you found it interesting, found out if you thought what I'm doing is sort of sensible, sort of anything you'd like to do. And also let me know in the comments of a stock you want to be analysed, or just an area of a sort of a market area. So if like if you want me to pick a technology stock and analyse that, or an automotive stock like Ford or GM or Tesla, let me know any of the stocks you want me to analyse and I'll try and get that done for you guys. So if you could subscribe to the channel, put the notifications on, that'd be fantastic. Watch my other videos on FreeTrade where I do an overview, and I do some videos where I actually purchase some stocks with using FreeTrade to give you an idea of how fast they go through, how it all works, the stamp duty, those sorts of things when it hits your account. So check those videos out as well. I'll put a link up in the top right corner on the information. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below stock you want me to analyse next, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.